there's battle log entry 135, then that times 3 is the minimum. That's, yeah, 400 battles.
Alright, Proxy, you call the show if you're up for it, but until then we can play this as loose or as tight as you guys want for organization. Just make sure we win, please.
Fast assets head to Delta 4.
I'm going to harass E5 because I can.
Whenever a terrain control map starts, fastest assets should move out to grab
to the farther
furthest away. Yeah.
D4 secure.
Assets,
no sight on enemy.
lower assets would be better to support.
I need to go buy more ammo.
Okay, are we going to make a
Owens,
raid?
3 Owens D's, hot incoming 160.
Osiris, D4.
Owens D's 45 seconds to 1 minute away from our position.
Ah, the Owens D rush.
Don't over pursue shooter. Okay, here they come. They're in range. Two Owens with 1 behind. Okay, they're running now.
Scooter's center's critical. The Osiris.
Yep. Try not to drop down. If he gets away, he gets away. We need to defend this base. They're 4 strong now. Okay, they're crossing the bridge. Okay, forget about shooter. We need to move into the base. Try to get inside the base if we can. There's a close Owens on the bridge. Shoot it if you can, but otherwise... Hi.
Yeah, fall back behind the walls. Fall back behind the walls. Let the turret
focus what I'm shooting if you can, if you're in the base. Bob.
Of course I get stuck on something.
Yeah, same here. Try to get Bob down. Okay, switch to the other Owens. Do not pursue if they leave the base. Switch to shoot burner.
I lost torso.
Okay, if you're outside the base, follow burner. If you're inside the base, shoot Stubby. If you're inside the base, shoot Cesar. Come on, turrets, do your thing. Yeah, just a sec, Paps. She'll take my spot. Stay at base.
Excellent shooting, gentlemen.
Moving back, repairing.
Alright, I've got $50,000 and we can sell my mech. What do you want me to do here? I'm gonna leave the game, and Paps is gonna take over. So what do you want me to do here?
Ask Paps.
Yeah, give the money. Can you sell your mech? Tell me how much you get.
Okay. I have 69,200.
Paps, what mech do you want? You want like a...
Okay, F, Black Lantern. Okay, I now have 89,000. 89,200.
Paps, do you like SCAT-Cs?
Is that the PVC one?
Yes.
I now have 90,000.
I prefer like an ATM or, I don't know, for missiles.
Got on Thunderrift, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Vulture A, I can afford a Vulture A. I can afford tanks. Just say something, I'll tell.
Is that the Vulture with the large lasers and the ATMs?
No, that's the Gauss. Can afford the Vulture D.
I'd take the Gauss Vulture.
Okay. Gauss Vulture. Alright, I'll build, and once I'm out, Paps will take over, and we'll have to discuss whether or not this is legal later. I ruled that it is.
Oh,
Cougars incoming on Delta 4.
Welcome to Chaos March.
You're not just pubbing.
No, this is
It's a pub for as far as you know. Alright, hop in, Paps. Good luck, guys.
Cougars incoming to Delta 4.
The bridge looks clear.
They're on my radar. They're below, and it looks like they're in D5.
LRM Cougar, LRM Cougar.
Oh, this got streak ammo though.
Sorry. Good luck.
Channel switched.
This is Duelist bringing you Chaos March action. I'm subbing out. I don't want to keep people away. Anyway, this is Train Control. This is only the second time we've ever played this, so we're going to see how this goes. So far, a pretty excellent battle. The two teams played excellent fight before on just a regular pub match on, what was it, Palisades. And the teams are on top of their games, and we got enough players. I asked, hey guys, you want to do some Chaos tonight? And they said, you know what, that sounds fine. So the situation is that the SJ guys, Pabst and Mr. Proxima, along with their mercenary guys, are attempting a last-ditch attempt on a crucial planet called Procyon, which is deep in the heart of their faction. And their strategy simply is to win, and however they get there. Before I headed out, I had some money, so I purchased a mech, and then Pabst took it over. He did not send me any money at all. I think some of the other players did. So that's one of the teamwork things that you can do that's an organized that you might not do in a normal pub, is you can share money and tell each other kind of what to build. Anyway, so this is Procyon, right? And this is Thunderrift. There are two bases, one here and one here. And then there's also the side bases that each team has. Normally, this is a each team grabs two of the bases, and the ticket bleed, as we say, is normal. And they've had a DC. Not even sure this is legal.
Channel switched.
Hi, did you have a temporary DC?
No.
You're down a pilot.
We're showing 5 and 5.
No, you oh.
Bob is
Oh yeah,
down.
Bob. Okay. Damn it. Oh.
What do you need? I'll sub in temporarily till Bob gets back.
Whatever you can afford.
Okay.
So currently, something with range would be good.
I grabbed a no one's D. Sorry.
So yeah, currently everything is doing what they want, so more or less. Currently, reading out of the whole map.
Yeah, I cannot shoot because there's the freaking
Internet.
Stormcrow.
Alright, I've got no Cyrus Headburner. Nah, they're all there, burner.
User joined your channel.
Oh, Spades. Or repair.
Coming.
Hardly know.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Bob. The password is lowercase a.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm joining.
Okay. Fight until Bob gets back into mech, and then I'll go suicide.
Don't suicide. Just
Oh yeah, disconnect. Correct. I've got an enemy in our backfield by you guys. They're moving up to D4, but it's like 3 or 4 assets. So, or excuse me, one of your bases is exposed, but I don't think we can defend it. Right? Yeah. Oh shit! It's a vulture. Try to get some shots off on it before I pull back. Vulture A, I think. Yep, Vulture A.
Don't shoot anything.
I'm right behind you, Duelist. But all I got is light Gauss and 2 mediums.
Oh, Scooby, come back here. Don't go close to their base.
I'm not. We're way
Yeah,
off
I'm
the
just
base.
No,
going
I'm
to
talking
shoot
to
someone.
Stu.
I cannot see anyone.
Okay, Burner, I engaged the Vulture. I've now got 3 contacts at me at D4. I'm going to try and get away and then disconnect. Okay, Burner, they're in D4, E4, and near you.
Yeah, they're right near where I am.
They were in Echo 5, so yeah, let's try to defend Echo 5. And then stay at this base or close to this base.
Okay, they're in E5, and I guess the fairest way would just be for me to this here. You guys can sell it if you need to. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Yep, thanks.
Channel switched.
Okay, this is Duelist. Trying to keep this as balanced as possible. Bob is one of the best players in that team, and having him DC'd for even 30 seconds is something that can throw the balance off, so I want to make sure that we've got as fair of a game as we can. So anyway, I am part of Smoke Jaguar. So, and this is a, let's see, what are the teams? That's important. Okay, to call off, Burner's team that I was just on, the blue guys, are the defenders of Procyon, and they are playing tonight as in place of Tikhonoff and Tikhonoff Task Force. And they need a victory on this map, and then it's all over for that planet. Otherwise, Smoke Jaguar guys and mercenaries are playing as the Blakist forces, and they need to win 3 in a row. So the campaign will only continue if the guys in red win. And strategy-wise, right now, they were able to get Pabst into a Vulture A, which is a very dangerous asset. Not a lot of armor. So you could see that I was attacking him with my speed. I took some damage, but I was able to attack well against him. But they should try and get that down. But it's just about defending bases, really. Once in a while, you'll have a team, especially in a match like this, that they might take a fast asset and try and backcap, it's called. Taking a base that is far away from the action and capture it. But for the most part, consider this a TSA match, a respawn Chaos March battle. You can see Cesare getting shot down there. Now Bob is trying to move up to attack a little bit in his solitaire. He's going to try and get away. There's been Bob's got some network connection issues a little bit tonight, so he's going to have to keep that in mind while he's playing. But as long as he doesn't have any loss of control, he should be alright. You can see Silver trying to get the heck out of there, but that's backcapping, trying to let his main forces shoot. Their Silvercraft's team that he's playing for is up 40 tickets, so he can afford to lose a mech. When you lose a mech, you lose a couple of tickets. Something small might be 2, 3, 4 tickets, but something big, like say an assault, like a Fafnir, can be as high as 12 tickets, and that can take away tickets. Additionally, the little battle armor dude, that's the pilot, is 1 additional ticket. So losing assets can lose. The objective here is for the teams to have a greater number of bases, and that takes away tickets for the enemy, or for them to try and get more kills. And a combination of these two results in one team having more tickets at the end of this battle than the other, and that's the victory. Or it's possible, should you say take all of the bases, to move in and have... Ouch. This could turn this battle wide open right now. If they get that side base, they will be able to effectively control much of the map. They're trying to get Stubby and Cesar up into attack. There's a countdown timer, a cooldown timer. So when you capture a base, it's not automatic. You have to not have the enemy in the zone, and you need to wait for it to... You need to stand there long enough for it to work. And you can see Pabst has ejected and is attempting to fight. They do get the Vulture down, which is going to help them a lot. But now they need Cesare to be able to come in and take Proxima down. But now, Felixes, I'm sorry for laughing, but this is a bit... Felixes is able to have enough money with kill-wise to afford a... and sorry about that. The game does crash from time to time. We will move back in, but he was able to buy one of the most dangerous mechs in the game, called the Mr. Bubbles. At 500 meter range, it has rotating cannons. Very dangerous. So he was able to buy a new mech from that base, and that was something unexpected. Sorry for taking so long. Anyway, that defense was good until they were able to grab that assault mech. Now, assault mechs are slow, but dangerous, so they might be able to run around it and utilize a back cap here. But they're, oh wow, they hold all the bases. So the objective now for the blue team will be to split up and attempt to get bases. Unfortunately for Bob, he has selected a base that have 4 mechs around him, so he'll fight as hard as he can. But I don't know if he has enough speed to get out of there. Right now, Burner will have to make a decision for his forces. To either to stick together, all the blue forces to stick together and try and punch through to one of the nearby bases, or he's going to have his forces try to split up and outrun the enemy. So if the enemy's over on that part of the map, they're going to move forward with fast mechs and attempt to get in there. And knowing Burner, I'm expecting that he's probably telling his team to probably do a mixture of it. Telling them they're trying to coordinate what they're building. In this case, probably a bunch of Black Lanterns, maybe. And but they need to be quick about it, because when the acceleration of the loss of tickets increases greatly, depending on the number of bases that the enemy has over you. And right now, we have a Puma and Bushwhacker heading out, which might be enough to take one of the auxiliary bases. But if they go straight up and try to attack, they will be they won't have enough firepower. So right now you can see the teams, Burner's split up. He's told Cesare and Bob to go, Shooter, to go 2 different bases, while the 3 remaining forces back at the base are going to hold up a bit. And Burner right now is going to have a very high uphill battle to come back and win this Chaos March fight. As they try to get the bases now. And so now let's take a look at the board. Fortunately, can't tell who has the bases in this mode, so we'll have to make some guesses. I think they've picked up a base, certainly not this base. And let's take a look at the spawn over here, not that base. So if they've picked up any, it's the one of these bases off to the other side. These turrets really hurt light mechs. Looks like we've got some combat going on. Let's just take a look around. Bob getting some long-range shots off. He's stuck in this short sniper mech. Shooter's decided to go as a battle armor. He's trying to battle. He can capture that base. He needs to go off to his left. And then there's a break in the turret. He's going to try and shoot out the turret. Meanwhile, Shooter is in a Puma, along with Stubby and the BA. So they're trying to limit ticket bleed at this point. They're trying to fight with as minimal tonnage as they can, so that if they do die, that they will not eat up as many tickets as they can. Meanwhile, he's trying to get the rest of his forces. Cesare is an excellent tank pilot, grabbing a 60-ton tank. That'll be able to do some damage up close. And Bob is still trying to support them as they've caught up to Shooter now. And that's the Atlas. And that thing is going to just hammer away. Bob is trying to get away. He needs to get 500 meters away. He's trying to fight. If he can get one of those arms off, Felixes won't be able to repair it. But now with the auxiliary mechs coming in to attack him, he is just going to try and buy time here. It's an excellent job with the jump jet maneuver, getting up, and was able to get away for a second there. Had he not jumped quite so high, he might have gotten in there. But right now, the problem is that the attacking force for the Blakist forces just has a significant advantage in tonnage right now, and they are far enough in the map that they'll be able to stay here, and Burner's going to have to, the blue forces are going to have to fight their way through. The Tucana forces are. And so we see Burner was able to get away. He's attempting to move up, and you see they're down 200 tickets. At this point, they're simply just trying to fight through the battle. It's very unlikely they will be able to come back and get the victory. The teams are certainly still going to play as hard as they can, but this one looks like it might push to a map 4, which will have to be a drop when we resume this campaign tomorrow, because you cannot elect to play for terrain control in 2 modes. And that's the reason we're playing terrain control, is that the attacking force, you get points. There's a star map with planets, and you get points. And your planets generate these points on a turn, and when they generate on a turn, you eventually can spend them on a number of things. And one of the things that you can do is choose to change non-consecutive, non-final map of the campaign. As we see, they've taken one of the bases. This is an enemy BA for Shooter, and he's trying to get some shots off on Shooter, but he has to be careful because the turrets may be out. Looks like they spawned or ejected, so no dedicated BA weapons here, so they'll only have the autocannon. And so they're trying to stick to the base and trying to capture it. Now Bob's here, and he's a teammate of Bob, so Burner's team has been able to secure a base. The Tucana forces have secured a base, and now they're going to form up and try and push off to this base right here. The ticket bleed is fast and furious, so but yes. So anyway, long story short, you spend 2 of these points, and then you're able to change it over to a terrain control match, which is depending on the planet. Sometimes you can disable repairs, sometimes you can disable the defense turrets. But in this case, this planet was important enough, I suppose we should say, highly rated, shall we say, a high-class planet. I believe class 3, maybe class 4, that it basically turns into a regular terrain control match, with consequences, mind you, because you definitely want to come in and win. And Burner is down 250 tickets with 6 minutes to go, but his team should be commended for coming back with a good strategy to allow them to capture the 2 bases, and now to attempt to get some mechs. They could attempt to take a 3rd base, depending on what they're facing over here. Let's take a look what they're facing over here. Okay, Proxyma's sticking to this Osiris for most of the fight. Ouch! Gauss and PPC to a 30-ton mech, which doesn't have a ton of armor. Chezar and a Warhammer, a respectable mid-ranged 70-ton heavy. And all of the forces are now pushing, I think. No. Burner is satisfied to have his team set up. Stubby dropping down. I'm a bit surprised, unless they're getting ready to push here. Burner has a UAC-10 cannon, but he's only a 30-ton light mech. Looks like most of the action's on here. I'll take a look. So Stubby gonna just get very, very beat up here. Shooter's gonna attempt to assist, and they're gonna try and focus on getting that Warhammer down because it'll give them the most tickets. But Art of War and I believe Proxima are moving up to support. So So they're pushing right now. Proxima telling his team the Blakist forces are just kind of happy to sit back and shoot what they can and try to heavily defend. As you see, Burner has 3 forces to defend against 5 mechs here. 4 mechs? One of the players is a battle armor after they respawned or ejected. You see Stubby going down. He was the frontline forces. The tickets are far enough down that Burner certainly wants to push, but now that he's out, has no support, he's gonna move back. He has mask. He should be able to get away fine. And Bob is supporting him. Meanwhile, Cesar is moving out, trying to catch up to support Bob so that they can defend that base. Felixes is utilizing a bushwhacker. No, that's a Mad Cat B, I believe, with the Gauss. That is one of the most powerful mechs in the entire game. So once he brings his weapons into range, it's going to be pretty nasty. 3 minutes left. This is all about pride and getting ready to set for the next fight. I don't know if this will be the last battle tonight. This was we're playing very late tonight, at least 4 or 5 hours past when we normally play. So if we still have pilots, we might do something else, but we'll see. And so it looks increasingly well. It's sealed now. This map, we'll see a game 4, match 4 on TC Frostbite in a drop mode in 24 hours from now. This video, about when this video gets posted, the rest of this campaign will be happening. You should be able to see it about 48 hours from now. I think you'll be able to see it. So we're just going to follow. Cesare is firing at the turrets, which give him points. No tickets, but definitely give him points. And Silvercraft moving up to support. I'm sure he's got some assets around him that are getting ready to help. But perhaps not. To be an interesting battle. Let's take a look. One of the turrets still firing, and that's going to take out Cesare's back. Silvercraft realizing this, and now he has support. Art of War is just going to... Cesare will fight hard, but that turret ultimately is going to do too much damage to him. Stubby continues to use the Hollanders. Alright, we're going to hold here for now and keep our perspective as I get ready to set up for something. And at this point, Burner's going to take whatever forces he has, tell them to move up. They've gotten Bob into a PPC Atlas. I can't tell if it's the ER PPC or not. Very dangerous mech. Slow turning, heavily armored. But we'll see what happens here. We may have another one of these battles coming up tonight. We'll have to see, but I just took a look at the schedule, and there may be another fight on one of the maps. So we'll see. We're very, very late into the night, particularly for our European friends who are making up the bulk of our forces this evening. So we'll see. As we move forward with 45 seconds, Burner just trying to tell his team to move together. There's always time to still work on teamwork and personal pride, trying to take things in, but ultimately I think that it was a combination of movement and assets that ultimately called the difference in this game. I think that that Vulture A proved enough firepower for them, and that ultimately they had a bit of an advantage in moving together. But compliment Burner and his team, because they certainly came back and fought hard here given the situation. So Procyon moves to map 4 on TC Thunderrift, or on TC Frostbite. The Blakist forces live to fight another day on Procyon, and stay tuned to the Chaos March Network. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and have a good night.